Hello, everybody. This is Strawberry Singh, and today I wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek at the LeLutka Simone Bento mesh head. While I'm doing this video, it has not been released to the public as of yet, but I'm hoping within the next day or two, hopefully, it should be out. If you want to know when it's released, I suggest following LeLutka on Flickr, or you can join their in-world group, and they'll send you a notice once it's released there. And just yesterday or the day before, they sent a beautiful Christmas tree to this group as well. So if you want to join, you'll probably find the Christmas tree in the notices. I do want to give you a little bit of information about the head. Since it is a bento head, I'm going to show you some of the sliders, and I'm going to show you one of the sliders that I always miss in every bento mesh head video. So I am gonna, the eyebrow slider, I'm gonna try and remember to do that as well. But before I begin, I just want to give you a few details. The price of the head, I do not know what the price of the head is as of yet, because it's not released yet, but as soon as it's released, I will update my blog post, which you'll find a link to in the description of the video. So if you click over, all more information will be there, and I'll keep that blog post updated with whatever other information I get about this head. And one thing I do want to remind you though, if you had previously purchased a Simone head from LeLutka that was pre-bento and you're looking to get this update now, please make sure that you wear your older Simone head. LeLutka announced on their Flickr that if you wear the older Simone head, you'll get an instant rebate if you're wearing it at the same time that you purchased, and you'll get an instant rebate of 2,500 linen. So I'm assuming the head is going to cost more than that, but we'll find out once it's released. So that covers the cost. The next thing I want to talk to you about is what actually comes inside the folder of the head. So inside the folder of the head, there's quite a few things. I've already activated the gestures and of course the voice. So if I turn on my voice right now, my lips should start moving so you can see me talking while I'm telling you guys about this head. So I'll leave that on for a little bit so you guys can see how the lips move. This head also comes with its own shape, eyebrow shape and regular shape. I'm not wearing that as of yet. I'm wearing my own shape that I've made for this head, which you'll find in my marketplace as soon as I release it. But I'll get that up soon, hopefully. So, but today I'm also gonna wear the shape that it comes with. The one I'm wearing right now is my own shape, but I'll wear the shape that it comes with so you can get an idea of what that looks like it as well, and you can start off with that shape and edit it for yourself as well. And then also it comes with a backup system if you want to back up the save slots and such that you've ordered it. They have a little link to a website and also a very informative note card with more information. You wear one of these alpha layers to hide your system parts. So I am wearing the head and body with the eyes because I'm just wearing system eyes right now from Icon. I'm not wearing any mesh eyes, but you can of course do no eyes and wear mesh eyes as well. I just decided to try the system eyes this time. And then of course you attach the head itself and the HUD and the teeth that you can see while I'm talking right now. So those are the things that you want to attach. And before I start, I do want to point out that in order to wear this head, you have to have either the Maitreya or the Slink mesh bodies. It is not compatible with the default Second Life viewer, and I'm not sure if it fits with other bodies. LeLutka themselves say that it is made to fit the Maitreya or Slink body. So that's another thing I wanted to let you guys know about. Now I wanted to get into the HUD. Now it only comes with one main HUD, but that HUD is so polished and so professional looking and so phenomenal. So first, let me show you what the HUD looks like when it's minimized, because it takes up such little room. See, it's like at the bottom of the screen. Let me just show you. This is what it looks like when you have it minimized, okay? And when it's at the bottom of your screen like that, you don't even notice it. it just stays down there. It doesn't bother me at all. And when I'm ready to use it, I just press this and I get the whole HUD coming up. Now I have a problem fitting the HUD not on the, of course not on all of SL, but just on the recording screen. So I'm going to be moving the HUD up and down so you can see how it works. So right now I'm just going to move it down very slightly. So I'm going to start with the top of the HUD, and then when I get to the bottom, I'll move it up a little bit so you guys can see. So right now, the HUD itself has 4 tabs. Oh, one more thing I do want to point out, that now this head is Omega compatible. So you can purchase the Omega Relay HUD from the marketplace for LeLutka. It's up there. I'll have a link to it in my blog post. You can purchase that for like 99 linens, and you can use all of your Omega skins. If I get a chance to show you how that works later on, I'll show you that as well. So the skin I'm wearing right now, it actually comes with the head. It's one of the default skins, and those default skins are from Glam Affair, of course, and these are all Glam Affair tones. So you can see they have all of the Glam Affair tones. I'm of course wearing India, and the first part of the tab also has a posing, so you can use this to pose yourself, and it also has a little tint layers box that lets you tint your skins, eyeshadow, lipstick, etc., and so on. So that's there as well. And then this part is also hides part of your scalp, so you can fit it with hairs, and also hides your ears, so you can wear your own mesh ears if you prefer. I'm gonna leave the ears on for now. So this is the part of the eye that you can change the eye color here. The little, I don't know, what is it called? Lacrimal? I don't know how to pronounce it. So you can change that as well. It's not a big thing to me, so I'm just gonna leave it in the darkest color. And then you have all of the options for makeups that it comes with. So this is actually the shimmer. If you increase the shimmer here, you'll notice that the skin will look either wet or oily. So if you want to have that kind of wet or oily look for an image, or just because you're going swimming or something, you can increase that shimmer. So I'm just going to keep that shimmer a little bit low. I do like a little bit of shimmer. Shimmer kind of gives you a youthful glow, but too much is not good right now. And the next thing I wanted to show you, and one thing that I did notice about this head, is there is no more alpha issue with the eyelashes and the eye makeup that were in the previous LeLutka head. So if I put on any of my eye makeup, there's no alpha issues with the eyelashes, you can see. And I'll show you that with some other makeups that I'm going to try on later, some other skins that I'm going to show you. And then of course you have the lipstick colors that it comes with. One thing great about LeLutka is you also get the option to mute the colors a little bit as well by using the blend sliders. You can increase them to the max or reduce it just a little bit if you're just looking for a hint of color. So that's what that one is. And then of course the shimmer is also there to increase the shininess on the lips as well. You can increase that. You can see how you'll see a little bit more white on there. And then this is of course for the eyes. You can increase the shimmer on the eyes as well. And these are eyebrows. Eyebrows I have disabled right now because the skin, of course, that I'm wearing already has eyebrows. This is more for when you're wearing a skin that doesn't come with eyebrows. So you see how it's just kind of going over the other eyebrows. So we don't want that right now. And then we have, of course, different eyelash lengths. Now it's on mask right now, and if you can change it to alpha as well. And so that it kind of makes the eyelashes look a little bit better. And so I'm just going to show you the eyelashes that comes with. And so you notice the HUD is very, very fast, very intuitive, and very polished and smooth looking. Really like it a lot. And that was that. And then I'm going to move the HUD a little bit up so I can show you the bottom of the HUD. So the bottom has tattoo layers. So it comes with a few tattoos on the face. And of course this head also has full face tattoos as well. I know in the previous LeLutka heads there weren't any full face tattoos. So this is a little bit, the first one gives you rosy cheeks. The second one removes that and gives a little bit of more texturing on the face. third one has some light freckles, and the fourth is like a full face tattoo there. So I do like number 2 quite a bit, so I like to keep it on that. And then of course you have different hair base colors. You can also turn the hair base off, which you can see a little bit over here. But my hair base is pretty much hidden by my hair right now. So that is all of the first tab of the HUD. Just going to put that back into place, kind of. And then I'll go through the other tab. Now the second tab, the second tab is actually pretty, this is my favorite part. Because the animations, the expressions on this head are amazing. Okay, well first what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my voice so I can stop talking. So I'm not talking anymore. Now when you have this mood selection turned on like I have, but this is off, if you turn it on, it's going to slightly rotate you occasionally through these animations. And it's so subtle and it's so beautiful. I really love it. I love watching my face while the mood selection is on. And you can also change it to a happy or a neutral face. So the neutral face opens up my eyes a little bit more and makes it a little less upward in the mouth area, but I do like the way the happy looks, kind of squints my eyes a little bit, gives me a little bit of a curve, and it has a very pretty smile. So now you'll see it's actually just moving through the animations on its own, which is great. Also I have the talk on, so it would pick up, of course, my lips moving while I talked. You can also open your lips. I'm going to turn off the mood selection so it doesn't interrupt this part. You can open the parts of the lips a little bit, has a very sexy little part there. You can turn the blinking on and off. I do like the blinking, it's very subtle and beautiful. And then of course the eyelids, which are down here, you can have them neutral, you can have them wide, and you can have them relaxed and sleepy and suspicious. Suspicious is really funny. And then of course closed, which are very pretty. So I'm just going to keep them at neutral right now. And then of course this area lets you move the eye around. I'm just going to keep mine like that in the middle right now, just because we're going through the expressions. And now I'm going to go through these expressions one by one because they're so beautiful. These bento expressions, you'll notice how the whole face kind of moves along with the expression. It's not like, you know, a mesh head flash. It's just the whole face just kind of moves, and that's what's great about the new bento bones. You can get them, you can rig them any way that you want. Cute little smile. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I do wanna cover quite a bit in this video. I also want to show you guys the sliders, and I don't want to make it too long, so I'll try to go a little bit faster. But these expressions are so beautiful. This is one of my favorites. I think this is my favorite part of the HUD, the expressions. Here's some more. This is sad. This is a snarl. Better than you. I smell a rat. Lip bite. Oh, the lip bite is a lot more subtle than the previous lip bite. This is photo. Yell. Hubba hubba. Moi. That's like a kiss. Sexy. So that's like a sexy little wink. And this is another wink. And this is ew. Oh, another one of my favorites coming up. Eye roll. Flutter. Fluttering your eyelashes. And So these are the expressions that come with the head itself, and they're in the main HUD. And I've already covered the rest of this part. Now the personalized tab of this HUD lets you use your own full perm textures to drop in your skin, your makeup, or whatever. You can customize this head any way you want using your own textures. So that's right there for you to use and play with. And the fourth section of the HUD is kind of like an options section where they have different things that you can you can do in here. So this one, you can keep this on and it'll automatically check for updates every time you put on the head, and if there's a HUD update, it'll be automatically sent to you. This keep this on and it triggers animations by other products. So I'm assuming this will trigger animations like if you're using furniture and it has some sort of animation in it that also triggers your face. So I believe if you keep this on, that should work. I haven't tested it out, but that's what it sounds like to me. Maybe I'll test it out later and I'll get back to you guys about that. And then of course these repair the transparency and materials, and you can restore to factory settings if you mess up in some of the tabs somewhere. You can kill the script. Please make sure you make a copy of the head before you kill the script, because then you're going to kill your head. So make sure you make a copy if you want to kill it for some for if you're doing some sort of show or something and you want to reduce the lag. The sound volume is only for the clicking on the HUD. I don't know if you can really hear that. It just makes a very soft clicking sound. Doesn't really bother me. I leave it on. And then this repositions minimize icon to the top. Okay, so I see. So if I minimize it, it's at the top. I think I actually prefer it on the bottom. Bottom is really out of the way. So those are the options. That's the options tab. So that is the whole HUD that it comes with. I also wanted to show you guys some skins that are that recently were released by Glamifair that also go with this head really well. So I quickly wanted to show you. Glamifair just released this Emily Applier, and I really like this one. She's also changed her HUDs a little bit, which I like. I love the way they look. Let me just get this onto the screen. So the Glamifair Applier, the eyebrows are just really phenomenal on that one, and the makeup, some of the makeup is absolutely beautiful, and the lipsticks are great as well. Let me show you some of these. And again, I'm wearing the India tone. So that is the Emily Applier from Glamifair, and she also released Sammy. Sammy's also really nice. It's got some very different eye makeups to it, and some interesting lip colors as well. Beautiful. And again, to go back to the regular, you can just click on some of the other makeups to get rid of the makeup that you had there before. I haven't seen any remove buttons either on the HUD here other than just turning it off. So you can either just turn it off or switch the makeup. So that's one thing that I did notice about that there wasn't just like a remove button. Yeah, you just kind of turn off that whole layer. So those are the two appliers that Glamifair recently sent out. So I believe they're recently released. I haven't tried any Omega skins on it. I'll give it a try really quick just to see if it is working. Now the Omega skins, I'm assuming I'm gonna try one of the logo ones, because logo skins are always Omega skins. So I'm just gonna wear Glamifair Applier, see if that works. Did it work? Oh, I'm supposed to activate it first. There we go, now it's working. Okay. So it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't obviously fit this. This was made for a logo head, but you can try different Omega makeups and see how they work. I might try Mia, cause or Saya, not Mia, sorry, because Saya tends to work really well with majority of the faces. Saya was just a beautiful skin. Let me try this one. Yeah, see? It kind of works. But you guys get the idea. You can wear the Omega skins and makeups with it, you just have to pick it up from the marketplace, which of course I will link to. Now, of course, the fun part about Bento is that we can actually edit these mesh heads to our liking. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that with the shape that it comes with, not with my own shape. And I'm also going to show you how to edit the brow shape that it comes with. Now, I also will give a brow shape um, with my shape, and you can actually edit that one as well. That one also will be modified. My shape will be modified, so you can change it up to however you like it. But right now I'm going to play with the brow shape of the LeLutka, the one that comes with the head, and I'm also going to play with this one, the shape that comes with the head. Now you'll notice the shape is a lot different than mine. I guess I'll just take my necklace off for now. Or I guess I'll just ignore it. I don't want to end up taking my body off. So this is the shape that comes with the head, which is really nice too. It's a lot slimmer than what I'm used to. So I'm probably going to wear it with my own shape. But just for showing you guys, the purpose of showing you guys, I'll show you what you can do with it. Before I actually get into editing the shape, this is something I always forget in all of the other Bento videos, so I do want to show it first here. If you edit your brow, if you have it modify, and you go into the eyebrows section, now because of Bento, you can actually change the eyebrows on the mesh heads as well. You can increase the size, you see how it's increasing? And you can, I know the density doesn't work, the size does, and the height of the eyebrows work, so you can make it higher if you like, see? And you can make the arc higher if you prefer, just a little bit. And then of course the point, you can make yourself look a little bit more evil and devious if you like. So I'm gonna keep it like that, or maybe I shouldn't mess with their so I'm just going to undo the changes and we'll save as if I my eyebrow shape is very different, so I'll leave it at that. Now I'm going to mess with the shape that it comes with, so when you put it on you can just right click and edit and you'll get into appearance mode. And of course I'm going to just go through the sliders really quickly for you guys. I've been through these sliders so many times with other Bento heads, so you guys probably already have an idea of what they do. But just so give you an idea that with Bento heads now you can change the head shapes and go crazy with it. I'm just going to leave it a little bit big so my hair looks like it fits better. And then you can change the stretch of the face like that. You can make it. And one thing I noticed about the LeLutka head as well, when I was playing with the sliders, that the changing of the shape is very smooth. With other heads I've noticed there were like little lumps and bumps here and there. Sometimes I couldn't take it too far, I'd have to watch. But with this head I haven't seen any of those kind of issues at all. Now again, as I've said in my previous Bento videos, you want to start with a basic mesh head that suits your look. So if you like the way the Simone looks from the packaging and you just want to change a few things here and there, then that will really work out well for you. The forehead angle is more, you can see, maybe I should take my hair off so you guys can see properly. I'll do that. There we go. So the forehead angle is helps you fit the hair as well, you see. And then the brow size, you see it extending there. And the upper cheeks, let me show you that from the front. And the lower cheeks, give you a little bit chipmunk look here. I like a little chubby cheek. And the cheekbones, can make them higher or lower. Okay, and then we'll get into the eyes. One thing I really liked about the eyes is that you can make them really big and they don't look, I don't know, they seem to, I actually usually like smaller eyes on my heads, but for some reason even the bigger size looked really beautiful with this head to me anyways. And I like a little bit more eye spacing. But yeah, you can, one thing I noticed with the outer eye, it kind of changed more the eyebrow than the actual eye itself. So that's one thing you want to look out for. That's one slider that I noticed that didn't really affect the outer eye, but it affected more the eyebrow, which is kind of cool. I like that too. And then the inner eye, you can bring it all the way down or up. And then we have eye depth, of course. You can play around with that. You want to watch that if you're wearing mesh eyes. So if they're poking out the benefit of wearing the system eyes with this is I can go as far or deep as I want, and the system eyes will just kind of follow along. But with mesh eyes, you have to be careful where you have them positioned, and you'll have to probably move them around. And of course, you can play with the upper eye fold. You can give yourself some eye bags and puffy eyelids. Eyelash length, of course, doesn't work because you're not using system lashes. You're wearing the mesh lashes that came with the head. And eye pop doesn't work either because it's not rigged to the bento bones. And of course, you can change the ears now. You can make them really big. You can't change the angle or the attached earlobes, but you can change the tips. Really nice. Okay, and then the nose. Such a cute little nose. I will show you guys the nose from the side because I know a lot of people prefer to see what the side profile looks like with the nose. You can make it this big or that small. And then you can play with the width of the nose. You can make it pretty big. Or really, really thin. I kind of like it a little bit chunky. And then the nostril width also makes it a little bit wider if you prefer. And the nostril division is that part there. Nose thickness will probably be seen better from the side as well. So you can see that. And the upper bridge is what a lot of people look for to see how big they can make it. People seem to like the Gregorian type noses, so just showing you how far you can go with that upper bridge there, like that. And the lower bridge, let me show you this side. Sorry if I'm going slowly, I just want to make sure I'm thorough and you guys get to see the bridge width will be from the front. You guys get to see all of the options. Oh, this face is kind of turning out cute. I like this one a lot. So the bridge width, you can't really see that well because of the skin, but it's happening right around here. You see that? Okay, and then of course the nose tip angle, you can make it a little bit raised up or down. And the nose tip shape kind of gives you a little bit of a bigger, like that. And then of course you can also make your nose crooked, like that. And of course that also affects the upper lip, so you want to keep an eye on that if you're going for a little bit of a crooked look there. Now we're going to do the mouth. I'll show you how extreme the mouth sliders can get. So you can go pretty wide, or you can go pretty small. I'm gonna probably just leave it here, and then of course you can play with the fullness. Give yourself thicker lips if you prefer. One thing I liked is that even if I made it really, really full, it didn't go too outward unless you went with the thickness. So of course if you want to give yourself a little bit of a thicker lip, then you can play with that. Then the lip ratio kind of blends into the bottom, I noticed, with the ratio, so I'm gonna keep it somewhat in the middle, because then the bottom lip kind of disappears a little bit. So I kind of liked it in the middle, but you guys can play with it some more. And then of course you want to make sure your lips aren't too high or low. You want to hit that sweet spot. Maybe something like that, I guess, for now. And the lip cleft, It's quite a bit of a difference there. Let me zoom in. So lip cleft, you can see that, and that was the depth, and this is the lip cleft. And then you can shift the mouth as well, a little bit to the side if you prefer that. And finally, the last section that will affect this head is the chin. So you can make the chin bigger, and you can make the jaw a little bit wider. I kind of like wider jaws. Kind of makes a statement. You can make the chin deeper, goes that deep if you want. And the jaw angle, which probably can't see from here. See that? Yeah. And then the jaw jut is there. So you can play with that a little bit, but you can't go too crazy with it because then it opens up your mouth. So I think I'm gonna keep it there. I like that. I've opened up my mouth slightly, but it's not too bad. And then jowls, I believe, doesn't get affected. Chin cleft doesn't get affected. Upper chin cleft doesn't get affected. All of these aren't rigged to any bento bombs. That's why you don't, they don't work. And then chin, neck, of course, you can give yourself a little bit of a double chin there. And that's it. So I'm just gonna undo the changes because I don't want to mess with the shape that they came with, but I am gonna put back my shape that I will sell it. I'm still kind of messing with it a little bit, trying to decide if I like it or not. And I do like my eyebrow shape, my brow base a little bit better, has a little bit higher kind of, but of course you can go into that eyebrow shape and you can mess with it and change it or wear LeLutkas. And this is it. So I think I covered everything. If you guys do have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. But if you have technical questions or customer support questions about this, the best person to contact about this is the LeLutka CSR. Her name is Mavi Beck, and you'll find that information in my blog post as well. And while you're waiting for this head to be released, you can join the LeLutka Flickr group and look at the bloggers' pictures there, and keep an eye on the LeLutka Flickr as well as the LeLutka In-World group. And again, the In-World group was given a really beautiful Christmas tree just the other day, so make sure to check that out. I believe the group is free to join. I'm not 100% sure, but just check it out if you're able to. It's a really pretty tree, and that's it. And all of my style details will be in my blog post as well, so you can check that out. And that's it, guys. I hope you like my shape, and if you do have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Also, I'm pretty much like just a few people away from 5,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. I will announce a giveaway within the next few days. Give me some time to put it all together, and hopefully I'll have a YouTube giveaway very, very soon, within the week or so. And that's it. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and have a great day. Bye, guys.